Meta ads versus Hypeddit for musicians. Now, if you're a small artist, medium, large artist, you are probably either considering marketing your music or currently marketing your music. And if you're watching this video, I'm imagining that you're looking at ways for how you can improve this process. Now, running Facebook Meta ads is something I've tried in the past and I didn't have much success from it. I am not a fan of the platform. I'm not a fan of Facebook and Meta for several other reasons. You might see in previous videos how running ads on Facebook actually had my account hacked and I had money stolen. And my Facebook account deleted forever. One I had for 15 years, my friends, my contacts, my pictures, all gone. So I will not be going back to using direct Facebook ads, and I kind of vowed myself never to go back into it. And I waited about a year or two. I released a second album and I thought, look, I want to market my music. I'm going to try and set a small budget aside to do this. And I found a platform called Hypeddit. And now, yes, Hypeddit does use the Meta platform to market. This is ads on Facebook and ads on Instagram, and you can decide whether you want to market on both platforms or just one, and how you'd like to do that. The best thing about Hypeddit that I like is it is extremely easy. I hated trying to figure out how to run Meta ads. You had your pixel, you had this, you had that. Personally, it just didn't work for me. I didn't like the platform. Even if I was getting good results, there's a lot that you have to do. On Hypeddit, you can have a look at my profile now. You basically just have a list of all the different categories. You upload a video or you upload your song. You do have to do that beforehand. And then you just basically click, 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 these countries, here's my budget, go, and it does it all for you. It supposedly has, well, I mean, AI is a bit of a buzzword now. It supposedly has AI related marketing efficiency, thick this or whatever that. So it's supposed to look at where your videos are getting clicks and market heavy towards those areas. Now, you might need to be careful because there are tier 1 and tier 2 countries. I personally wouldn't be too fussy if you're a small artist and just trying to test this out. But some tier 2 countries pay less per click for you as an artist, but you might get more streams from it, but they might not be seen as in the kind of ad complex of being as valuable. Let me slowly end this video here by showing some data from myself marketing. I'm currently marketing my song Rivers Part 2 from my latest album Time to Rise, and you'll kind of see roughly how much, actually before I end, how much am I spending. It's recommended to do $10 per day, and that's a lot of money. I actually do 10 New Zealand dollars a day, and for me, that's a lot of money. But I make sure I save in other ways. I don't buy coffees out, I don't buy lunch, I make sure I make everything, I plan ahead, so I can really test this out and see how it goes. So far, so good with Hypeddit. I've actually been using it for this year. My streams have been steady. One odd thing I will like to add is I find I just hit a stable, you get your kind of 20 streams a day and it kind of just stays around there. I haven't been seeing growth. I saw growth from 5 streams a day to say 20 streams a day, and then it kind of just remained there. So let me know your thoughts. Has that similar thing happened to you? Maybe you could give me advice on how I could avoid that. If anyone's watching this who is a bit further down the line, let me know. But if not, that would be my recommendation. Check out Hypeddit. Definitely not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just trying to share my experience so you don't have to go through the same thing I did, wasting money on Meta ads, even though you're still spending money on Meta ads, but for a different platform that manages it all for you and makes it nice and easy. Anyway, cheers everyone.